What's the name of the book?
We're here.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Threeflings and welcome to Angry Nerd Girl. My name is Jess. You might see me down in the chat as the Angry Nerd Girl, and I am not one of the three. We're off to a good start. I'm a writer in Uncaged Volume 1 and 4, and I'm going to be running these adventures. So, without further ado, let us introduce our wonderful Threeflings, starting with Ink.
Hi, my name is Ink. You can find me on Twitter at These Dead Pens and under numerous other things that I'm sure we'll get to eventually. Tonight I am playing Ophelia, your tiefling warlock. She is soft and also confused.
Yes.
Oh, you want me to speak louder? Did everyone hear that? Because I can say it again, but louder.
You were all right, but a little quiet.
Okay, adjusting later. Got it. Noted.
Okay, Jess, how about you?
Oh, I didn't realize you were addressing me. Hi, I'm Jess Pack. You can find me at HealthPackStream on Twitter. I'm going to be playing Euphoria the Bard. It'll be great.
And Gwendy.
Hi, I'm Gwendy B. I'm playing Idara, the fighter, and she's a fun tiefling homebrew / potential DM's Guild product we're working on. So if you want to play a physical tiefling who's maybe not great at magic, then keep an eye out. Also, she's angry. That's her personality.
All right, so we are, as you may know, going through literally every adventure in all of the Uncaged anthologies. And that means that we are starting with a level 0 adventure. So even though, they said that they were a warlock and a bard, they're not yet. So we are starting with Samantha Lavender and Miranda Mells, The Shortest Night of the Year, which you can get in Uncaged Volume 2 on DM's Guild right now. Y'all ready?
Sure. I don't know. I've never played a level 0 adventure before, and I'm very scared I'm going to die because I have 9 HP.
Oh, no.
You probably have the most HP.
Oh, that's
yeah,
alarming.
you do, so.
Yeah.
Yikes.
All right. It is midsummer in the mountains, and the sun has already disappeared between the western peaks. As the evening stretches long and warm in the dying golden light, the midsummer festival has begun in the town of Affenwen. Long wooden tables crowd the village square beneath hanging lines of ribbons and fire baskets. There are people everywhere carrying platters of food, arranging chairs, serving drinks, and chasing children as they run laughing through the chaos. A low wooden stage has been set up on the green for dancing, and several musicians are already tuning their instruments. An assortment of mouth-watering smells waft from the open windows and doors of the grassy roofed homes nearby as a bright purple dusk falls on the shortest night of the year. Everyone is welcome to eat. So, adventurers, you are all new to town. What are you wearing and what would you like to do?
Are we supposed to be wearing something in particular? Is that why you're asking?
No, just you can wear whatever you want to a festival.
Okay.
It literally says to have you describe what you're wearing and invite you to join in celebration.
I guess I'll go first because I started talking. So I am wearing probably my usual clothes. I've got just sort of like a, I don't know, fantasy athleisure vibe going on. Clothes that are good for moving around in, and preferably ones that show off my muscles. And I have definitely found the nearest bar and am either entering a drinking competition or trying to get one started. So.
I was muted. I said awesome.
We're doing great here.
It's fine. I know I'm awesome.
So there is definitely an arm wrestling competition you can engage in.
Ooh, yeah.
So there are twins, Rowan and Rilsa, the Carpenter sisters. And Rilsa is deaf, but most people in the village make hand signs. So if you have trouble communicating with her, then her sister or somebody else can interpret. And so you can grab yourself some phony beer with Sage and go arm wrestle with the two of them.
100%. That is what I am doing. Also, I thought
Awesome.
you said phony beer, and I was like, how dare you? I am an adult.
Foamy.
Okay, that makes more sense.
With Heather and Sage. It's really good sounding.
Ooh, that is good sounding.
I guess I'll go next then. So Ophelia's probably wearing like the same dress she's been wearing for 3 weeks, which is, I will say, very close to the one that Gwen illustrated. She is very soft, and she is carrying a winter blanket on her back, which seems kind of weird, but she's got it anyway because cold baby. She is most likely going to try to find someone that she thinks looks interesting, which, to be fair, given the fact that she hasn't seen many people, is probably everyone.
Okay, so you are looking for people, basically?
Yeah, like someone who looks very interesting, like looks very stand-outy, I guess is the best way to describe it. Okay, listen.
I feel like you're going to have some options.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. So, there is Tay the baker, who's telling stories with her wife to a group of children, and her wife is kind of standing behind her making funny faces with
like
every
that.
story. Okay.
I like that option.
Okay.
Ophelia is also very much like small people.
Okay. I was gonna say, you could also be like dancing on the stage if you really wanted to go for it and get attention or join the band.
We'll go with the first one. I want to hear some fun stories.
Okay, sounds good. And Euphoria, what are you gonna do?
So Euphoria will be wearing like traveling clothes. She's got a sack that's on her back. That's filled with like an empty book. And some other things that she needs. She would be looking for, I guess, an area to sit and just watch the band for a little bit.
Okay. So you can sit by the food. There's like so much food here. If you want me to describe it, I can go through all of the really detailed, amazing food descriptions. Or you can sit and sing some songs with Rhea and help her like move her wheeled chair around the festival and sit with her.
Sounds like fun.
Okay, cool. So let's see, Idara. Why don't you give me a strength check to see how you do in some arm wrestling?
100%. First roll of the campaign. Adara's gonna crush some commoner's arm. Maybe. So, natural 20.
Okay.
Do we do nat 20ing skill checks in 5e? Because technically that's not in the official rules, but everyone like homebrews it that way. So
yeah, I homebrew it that way.
All right, natural 20. First roll of the entire campaign. Let's go.
So you slam Rowan's arm down so hard, you basically crack the table beneath her.
Oh, God.
And Rilsa starts like signing desperately. And you get the idea that she's worried that Rowan isn't going to be able to talk to her anymore. And Rowan gets up and quickly assures her that, you know, her hand hurts, but like she's still okay.
Oh, God. Okay.
You done messed up.
Such a brute.
And Rilsa just kind of immediately concedes and is signing that you won and it's fine.
Okay, good. God, I, the player, feel bad, but Adara would just be like, who's next?
So let's see. Ophelia.
Yes.
I would like you to. Are you going to try and entertain the children or learn something from the stories or keep
I
a
just
straight
want to
face?
listen to what these people are saying.
Okay. So I was gonna say, if you're gonna try it, like, keep a straight face. I was gonna have you make a check for that.
Oh no, Ophelia does not know what that means.
Okay. So you were just super enjoying the moment. And yeah, some kids run up to you and offer you some bowls of cooked apricots drizzled in vinegar.
Ooh, I like that option. I like that. I would like to imagine that Ophelia just looks like the biggest kid, like that kid that hit the growth spurt and is just so much taller than everyone else. But yes, 100%. I like that
love
option.
And Euphoria, while you are singing songs, you get to kind of a rocky area of the festival, so give me a dex save so you don't spill Rhea out of her chair.
Oh god. I hope that does not happen. That's an 8 total.
Oh no. Okay, you stumble, but she's like really accustomed to people who like don't really know what they're doing in her chair, so she stays in and calls over one of the kids from the baker's stories and just kind of says like, get this one a slice of pie and bring my sister over to wheel me around. And she kind of pats your hand and goes, thank you, honey, you did a good job. Why don't you go listen to some music?
Oh my goodness, I am so sorry.
Just goes, it's fine. You did really well. Go listen to the music. It'll be fun. Make some friends.
Yeah, Euphoria will take the we'll take a walk.
And the little kid comes up to you with a slice of rhubarb pie topped with cold cream.
That sounds amazing, and I want it now.
And Idara, an older woman, walks up to you with her daughter and says, so you might be pretty tough, but can you handle my riddles?
Why?
Oh, I know that some strong folks don't think that they, put more into their strength than they do into their mind.
All right, what's your riddle?
What goes through a door but never comes in or out?
See, the problem is that I, the player, am not good at riddles.
If you want, you can just straight roll intelligence to know the answer.
I will do that, honestly, because otherwise we'll be here for half an hour and I'll just be like, is it air? Oh my god. I'm never using another d20 in my life. 19.
You know that the answer to this one is a keyhole.
So from her, how dare you imply that I am anything less than the most intelligent person in this room position, Idara says, a keyhole.
Well done. She looks at her daughter and goes, Annis, bring this one some cheese and bread. Now, what puts its feet towards the sun and its head in the ground?
Oh, I'm just going to have to keep making checks for these because I'm not going to be able to get any of them.
It's okay. I'm really bad at riddles, too.
Ooh, that's less good. 9.
You get that it's some kind of plant.
So it's feet towards the sun and head like
in the ground.
In the ground. Like the head of is a
like a vegetable.
Like a turnip? I don't know vegetables.
She goes, close enough, dearie. It's a leek. Maybe they don't have those where you're from. So this one's to me, 2 to 1. No, wait, 1 to 1. 1 for you and 1 for me.
Like, just because I didn't get your riddle doesn't mean I can't do basic math, lady.
Why does a chicken cross the road?
Is this one of those stupid to get to the other side things? Is that where this is going?
No, it has an answer.
I will make an intelligence
Never
check
asked
then.
a chicken, have you?
Why would I talk to a chicken? 16.
Because it's too long to go around.
Oh. So it's because it's too long to go around.
Well done! Well done. Come with me. Have some rosemary duck and potatoes.
Well, okay, that does sound good. I am hungry.
Come on. We'll listen to some music.
What's your name?
My name is Old Maven.
Do you normally make friends by just quizzing them?
Generally.
How's that working out for you?
Well, it's mostly just me and my daughter. They think that I'm the old wild lady that lives down at the corner of the road.
Yeah,
but,
that tracks.
You know, if you surprise people, they tend to think you're wise.
I'll keep that in mind. All right, I go with her and get some duck.
All right. So I'm going to say at this point, the three of you kind of meet up at the food table because you're all sort of there. And at this point, Old Maven just goes, look at this! 3 tieflings at our midsummer festival. What are the odds of that?
I never asked. What is like the distribution in this town?
Oh, the demographics.
It's a pretty diverse town, but it's very small. Like it's yes, it's a very small village deep in the mountains.
I probably just turn to the other 2 tieflings and go like, so.
There's so many of us. It's so nice. There are so many people. You got really sharp teeth.
Oh. Yeah.
I like them.
Thanks. Most people don't.
They're sharp. They're really cool.
Yeah.
Wait, is that 2 rows of teeth?
Yeah. I show off that I have 2 rows of very sharp teeth, like a shark.
This episode, the gang becomes an orthodontist practice.
Also, if it's low light in here, because it's like a festival, they do glow in low light, so it's just.
Say it is evening. The sun has like set or is set. The sun is in the process of setting, so as it goes on, your teeth are getting brighter and brighter.
Yeah, they never get like enough to light your way or anything, but they definitely are noticeable.
The little bones in your mouth, they like glow.
Yeah.
That's some kind of toothpaste or something?
Nope, that's just genetics. I turn to the old lady and say, do you know these ones too?
She goes, no, they're new to town. I've surmised that they're not with you. And she takes a slice of pie and walks away.
Oh, okay.
Well, there she goes.
I was promised duck. Is there duck at this table?
There is roasted rosemary duck with gravy served over small early potatoes and the first carrots of the year. I'm so hungry. By the way, Samantha and Miranda, you put an amazing menu in this adventure.
Right, I just take a plate full of the duck and etc. and just start eating it, so I don't have to talk.
Ophelia is 100% walking around like the people at the table, asking them what stuff is on the table and trying to make conversation in a very awkward manner. She's like the aunt that you only see once a year at Christmas, so she's trying to talk to everyone.
You're so tall now.
Yes. I've never seen another person.
So what's going on with Euphoria?
She'll just be going back and like quietly like minding her plate and then just keep like side glancing at Adara the entire time.
Adara notices this at some point because her perception's pretty good. And she just stares directly back and is like,
Middle school dance energy.
goes over, "Can I help you?"
Oh, no, nothing. I'm just minding my own business, that's all.
All right. Keep eating duck, but I'm now like uncomfortably nearby.
After a little while, two younger girls come over to Euphoria and introduce themselves as Della and Elsie, and they kind of point at you and then point at Ophelia and Adara and said, "Do you two come together? Do you want to play dice?"
Didn't come together, but I'll play dice with you. Sure, why not?
Oh, good. I'm going to win.
You're gonna win.
I'm going to win.
Okay, if you say so.
Let's see what that. I guess give me a dex check for dice.
Kick these kids' butts.
Kick
Kick their butts at
Destroy
their own
them.
game.
Destroy the children.
Oh god.
They're small
So
humans.
you don't want sleight of hand, you just want straight dex?
You can do sleight of hand if you want to.
I'm not trying to cheat. No, I was just asking.
Jess is like,
I'm
I'm
like
trying,
really good at the dice.
I'm trying to
I got a
finagle.
nat 20.
Well,
so that
well.
would be a 28, or I'm sorry, 24.
You crush these kids at dice.
A 28.
And at this point, you
It's a
see
24.
Rowan standing behind the kids with her arm kind of bandaged. And she just looks over and she is like, okay. And the kids
Euphoria,
are
like,
wow,
knocks
you're
over one of her
amazing at
dice.
dice.
No, Euphoria like knocks one of them over and goes, "Oh, nope." Because she saw the look and she's like,
And at that, Elsie just goes, I won.
Dara's in the
Nice.
background like,
It was
Ophelia
nice
has
playing
not
with
noticed
you.
any of this.
So it starts to get darker. The music starts to get a little raucous and rowdy. You see the kids start to go home, like parents are collecting them. But the older people and adults are still like partying, beer's flowing. And at this point, a woman in leathers with a bow and arrow comes up to Idara. And greetings, outsider. My name is Cassia. You look like you can handle your way through the forest.
yeah.
Are those your companions?
Uh,
I mean, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have guessed that, but
yeah,
you're all new to town and arrived on the same day.
Yeah, happy coincidence. I don't actually know them.
Okay, well, I have a problem. Two of the village lasses, Bridget and Alanya, they vanished. I believe they're seeking the blooming fern. I really don't want to worry anyone, but there's this, honestly, it's probably an old Maven story, but there's this legend that it only blooms on Midsummer's Eve and grants wishes. And I'm guessing that the two of them went to make a wish on it, but they've been missing. They haven't been home, and I would really appreciate it if, subtly someone could go find them.
How long have they been missing for?
About an hour or so. If you could just do a quick search of the Northwoods, I can search the South, and hopefully they're fine and there's nothing to this.
Sure. I'll ask the other noticeable ones if they wanted come along. Is there like a reward?
The reward of doing a nice thing.
Just checking. My day job involves finding people for money, so figured I'd ask.
My day job involves, killing animals so that we can all eat. But we both do what we do when asked and called to duty, right?
Yep.
All right, a pleasure meeting you. What was your name?
Adara.
Adara. I'll meet you back here shortly, I suppose.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Sounds like a plan. You too. Actually, more information about the fern would be nice. And or the children, what do they look like?
They look small.
They look like teenagers.
Okay, but like if I find any teens, I probably shouldn't just remove them from the woods. Like, are there specific characteristics of these teens I should be looking for?
Let's see. They look like 2 human teenagers dressed in the village. I would say Bridget's blonde, her hair's in braids. Alania's a redhead, freckles. I can't remember what they were with, dresses, I suppose.
Okay.
But ferns don't bloom, but there's legend that this one fern has a golden blossom on Midsummer's Eve.
Okay.
And it can grant, great wealth, true love, a single wish, something ridiculous like that. I'm just worried that, they might have gone after it and gotten lost.
All right. Cool. I'll meet you back here soon. Hopefully, children in tow.
Yeah, they look like Hollister bums.
I was gonna say, if these kids are dressed in Supreme, I'm gonna flip my shit.
Please tell me that Euphoria and or Ophelia overheard that, because I don't think Adara would actually invite them along, as this is like very much up her alley to do by herself. And she doesn't
Ophelia
know.
heard magic and wish and is instantly interested.
All right, good. So I want the party to go together, but the PC would not invite everyone.
Euphoria will follow along behind everybody else.
Okay.
Ophelia's just like, so I heard something about little plants and little wishes.
Adara just turns around and is like, oh, you're coming too. Cool. Great. Yeah. Some kids were trying to find a plant because they thought the plant granted wishes, and now they're probably lost because no one's seen them in like an hour, and that's a long time for children, I hear. So.
I mean, plants could grant wishes, you're not sure. And also, like, children run around. It's an hour. So.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, but like, I don't know. People are worried. Figured at least find them.
That's fair. I don't have children. I haven't been a child in a while. I don't know what's long for children.
Yeah, an hour doesn't seem super long, but overprotective parents?
I don't know.
I don't know. Turn to Euphoria. Like, is an hour long for a child? Do you know?
Yes, typically.
Okay.
Especially when they're in timeout.
Oh, well. Yeah, so I don't think that's. I'm okay.
Not saying that that's the case.
And Hara's just sort of like, all right, Forrest, let's go.
Yay, adventure.
How old are all of you? I forgot to ask.
Did you ask how old?
Yeah.
That's the thing too, because tieflings have kind of weird age spans.
Right?
Too.
So I remember looking this up, and apparently it's only like, quote unquote, a couple years longer than humans. So for the most part, it's human scale.
But it depends on if you're like a tiefling from an elf family or a
That's true.
tiefling from a human family or whatever. So I was just curious, like what ages you had in mind.
There is a fuzz in my book. I don't know. Let's say she can't be that old, because if her dad died a couple years ago, she can't be that old. So
That's fine. We can deal with it later.
I will say
she has no concept of age.
I mean, you've been living in a graveyard for a long time.
You know what? The only age I know is dead.
I All right.
Quote me on that.
Without getting into number specifics, Adara is definitely in the range of like her mid upper 20s because she like is familiar enough with the bar scene to be thoroughly jaded with it. So she's had time to like run out her early 20s.
She's like the college friend.
She's like the poor bartender who has to serve all the college kids now and is just like 24 and is like, I hate youths.
And Euphoria, are you about the same age?
Mid to late 20s, yeah.
Okay. So you are, I forgot, Casca informs you that you're welcome to take any like food and water and paper lanterns with candles in them from the festival that you would like, in case you're gone a while looking for these kids. But she really hopes that it's not going to be a while.
I'll bring water and booze. I don't think we need anything else.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Tori's gonna grab a lantern in case the kids didn't grab one.
Yeah, good call.
Since they're humans.
I don't understand. We can all see fine.
Not for us, it's for the kids.
Yeah.
Do little humans not have that?
No, they don't.
It's a tiefling and etc. thing.
Oh, that sucks. Humans are dumb.
They're all right.
That's a little rude.
Yeah.
You can't see in the dark.
Considering
That's
that
kind
they
of
just
dumb.
allowed us into their festival, and you're just gonna call them rude, like dumb, like.
If you can't see in the dark, kind of lame, isn't it?
I mean, that's lame, but that doesn't mean they as a species are dumb.
Humans taking that up with their god. I mean,
okay, whoever made humans did a bad job. Add the eyes next time.
All right, so you're going into the woods with water and lanterns and no food. Got it. So, who wants to give me a survival check to track these kids?
I can. I see some nose goes action going on.
If you want to roll it, I can aid you.
Sure.
Because I don't have wisdom, because Ophelia's dumb.
I've got wisdom, but I'm not actually proficient in survival, because that's like an outdoors thing, and I'm a city girl. What does aiding do?
It's, I think, if I get over a 10, you get a plus, I forget what it is. It's a plus 2, I
Or
think.
something, right?
Okay.
Is my brain in Pugmire?
I don't
It's
know.
like in Pathfinder, it's if you roll above a 10, then you get a plus 2, but anyway,
Yeah.
I rolled already, but let me know if you aid.
I cannot.
Oh, okay, never mind. Doesn't matter, I got a 21.
I was gonna say, it doesn't matter. Ophelia lives in a graveyard. She has no idea.
Oh my god, I just keep thinking of the friggin' spell aid, and I was like, you don't have that yet. You're level 0.
You don't get spells at level 0.
So you're talking about Pathfinder, and now I'm like, Pathfinder.
Okay,
Focus.
so
Team.
you actually find the blooming fern. You see a fern that is glowing with a dim light and blooming, and it has a barely noticeable ring of mushrooms around it.
I have an herbalism kit, so I would like to check to see if this is an herb or like a fern that I recognize, as well as the mushrooms.
Okay.
Or if it's just like a thing that I have never seen before in my life.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. 15.
Okay. So how were you approaching it? Were you like going up to the fern or going up to the mushrooms? Like, what were you doing with your kit? Or just looking from afar?
I have like the kit, so I'm like closer to it than far away, so I can still look at them and then like compare them to the stuff in the kit.
Okay. So you go up to the mushrooms and you find your feet start to slip. And you notice, as they are like appearing like no mushrooms you've ever seen, that The mushrooms and the fern itself appear to be an illusion cast upon a pool. And
Ooh.
you see two teenage girls lying unconscious on the bank of a pool.
Okay.
And you are now standing in water. And please give me. Well, actually, not yet. You feel incredibly tired.
How close are Euphoria and Adara to us?
And also, what do we see?
You see, as soon as Ophelia approaches the water, you see the fern and the mushrooms vanish, and you see kind of a slope, and you see her kind of tumble down.
That's never good.
How close are you guys to me?
Probably pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay.
If she
Like
starts,
within 10 feet.
yeah, if she starts falling, I think I would reflexively try and grab her.
Okay. Then give me a dex save.
All right.
Robert?
Please, I am weak, baby.
Ooh. Well, 4.
Okay, so she goes tumbling down into the pool, and as I said before, is very tired.
Sorry, 5.
Oh, that changes everything.
Okay.
No, I just my dex save is a 3, but I wrote it so it looks like a 2. So I'm just gonna fix that real quick.
Oh no, Sam, dexterity, not death.
What? No, I said dex.
Oh, I'm the one rolling that in a couple minutes.
I said
Not
dexterity.
Yet. Not yet.
So now that it's a 5 and not a 4, your fingers brush. There's your difference.
Ophelia-
It's sadder now.
Yeah.
Ophelia's thoughts are, wow, her fingers are soft.
That's how you know she's near death.
Yeah.
Hallucinating. Just hear Adara, motherfucker.
That's gonna be Ophelia's last word she hears in her life.
Oh, where'd she go?
Is she just like still falling?
Oh, yeah.
No, you can see her,
Oh,
and
you can see her.
as you approach, you see her tumble into a pool, and you see Ophelia kind of floating in this pool right now. And as you look around, you see two teenage girls lying face up, but with their eyes closed on the banks of the pool.
Do I have consciousness right now?
You are very tired, but still conscious.
Okay, I would like to like kind of turn my head very slowly, kind of like after people have wisdom teeth surgery, and just be like, I'm really tired. I want this to be done. I'm tired.
Can we see the kids also, or is it just Ophelia who can see them? Okay.
You can see them since you're looking down and realize that the illusion is broken.
Okay.
How deep is the pool?
Did you guys hear that?
I think Jess did not.
No,
How
I didn't
deep
hear
is the
that.
pool? How
You're
deep is
wetting the pool? Jumping in?
No. How dare, no. It said, how deep is it?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump in feet first.
Thought you were like, I'm gonna jump in the pool.
Not today, Satan.
Don't be mean to my
What?
mom like that.
Like, we are level 0, ma'am.
Yeah.
It doesn't say. My guess is pretty darn deep.
That's what she said.
How
Deeper than
how's-
60 feet.
Yikes. Okay. And how's the grade on the bank? Was it like a 45-degree angle or like?
Let me just take out my protractor real quick and figure out the angle
Okay,
of this
well,
bank.
That's like 45 degrees.
Yeah, that's like 45 degrees.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Maybe
love
we
this. I'm playing with artists, and I'm like, do you want to see my maps that I draw?
The MS Paint maps.
God, artists don't know what degrees are.
You think any of us know how to do art? No, we're all just making it up.
We eyeball it.
Honestly.
Anyway.
Are
So-
there any like tree limbs nearby that we can grab?
It seemed well. Actually, give me a survival check.
Oh lord, this ain't gonna be good. Ha! 20
Aha!
total.
Yeah.
It was a lot better than I thought.
You see midway down the forest pool, there is a small, spindly little tree limb that, if you were particularly acrobatic, you could probably grab and swing onto the shore.
Fuck it, I'll do it.
While you were doing all of that, Ophelia's still like, I'm
Oh.
tired.
12.
Okay, so you have grabbed the tree limb,
Cool.
and you hear it start to make a splintery sound.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get off of it and get onto the bank without like getting into the pool. Deck save, or what do you want?
Yeah, give me a dex save or a
Okay.
strength save if you really want to like push your body real hard.
We'll go with Dex. It's better. Oh, that's an 8.
Okay, you fall into the pool,
Oh no.
and you are now very tired.
Is it
And at
nap
this
time?
point, Ophelia, I would like you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
God fucking damn you.
I mean, you could get out of the pool.
I got an 11.
You made it!
Yay! Level 0.
You are still really tired, but you just made it. But you get the feeling that you might want to go to that bank.
I would like to do the swimmy swim, then not be in here anymore.
Okay. You start swimming over to that bank.
Euphoria, get out of the water.
Yeah, I don't like being wet, and I'm gonna also swim to the bank.
Okay.
Can I start trying to like pick my way over there also without getting in the water?
You want to grab that tree limb?
Do I have to grab the tree limb? Euphoria already cracked it. Like, is there a different
yeah.
path down?
It did like a spindle and then a jump up, but it's still kind of there. It's cracked.
Do I get the feeling?
Go home.
Do I get the feeling that that's actually more effective than just like stomping my way down the hill and or like making a regular running jump for it? Like, I don't have a super clear vision of the geography of this place.
Give me a survival check.
Oh God.
I just want to say too that Baka in the chat
Or
says,
just an
"Yeet
intelligence
that teeth."
check.
Survival is 7.
Okay, so you don't really see anything other than, sliding down another way to get down. If you want, give me an intelligence check.
Ooh, 21.
Okay, you know that grabbing that tree branch will not help you in any way.
Okay, I'm just gonna make my way over it. Nobody's died in the water yet. It's fine.
So you can
Yet.
pretty much like stomp your way down straight to the bank.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So you are now all on the shore next to these 2 sleeping girls.
Found him.
Euphoria's gonna like reach out a hand and like shake one of them.
They do not
move
wake.
at all?
I would like to. Ophelia would like to lean down and do like her classic dad thing of like, make sure the dead people are dead if they're dead, and if not, what are we gonna do about this?
Okay.
Like-
Do you want to give me a medicine check for that?
Sure, please, Dice, I'm begging you, don't keep screwing me over. That's a 14.
Okay, yeah. You get the idea that the water put the girls into a magical sleep
Okay.
and that they cannot wake up but are not harmed in any way.
Is there anything I can do with my herbalism kit to try to make kind of a solution to this?
Not that you know of, since it seems to be magical. But as you're getting out your kit and thinking about it, you see across the pool, a woman sits comfortably on a large stone jutting out into the water. Her eyes are dark in the moonlight, and a wet braid of white hair droops over one shoulder. She is wearing a damp tunic, her bare legs crossed over the edge of the stone, with her feet dipping just below the water's surface. The strange woman pushes herself off the stone and disappears below the surface of the pond. Too quickly, she rises from the water, not a few feet from where you stand. They will not wake, she says, her voice deep and still as a frozen lake. Very few can withstand the enchantment of my pool. She cocks her head as she examines you. You may call me Rusalka, for that is what I am. Perhaps you will give me your names, so that I may know what to call my unexpected guests.
Well, hi, I'm Euphoria. We're just here to get the girls, and then we'll be going. Promise, we'll be gone toot sweet.
And
I-
you?
I don't like this. That's what I will say about myself. I don't like this.
And your name?
Is this to
Is
everyone?
that
Or?
really that important?
I've told you mine. You come into my home.
Oh, this is your home. Okay, we weren't clear on that.
You walk into my house uninvited. You throw girls at me first. It's only fair to tell me your name.
Nobody threw any girls. We're coming to get those girls because they're away from home, and we're gonna take them home.
Also, the name's Adara. I don't know why these two are being weird about it. But the rest of what they said is also correct.
Ophelia's just weird. That's all you know. Ophelia's just a fucking little weirdo. When you haven't had human interaction in like 10 years, the chances of you knowing what to do.
I love her so much.
She's so good.
She says, please, I do not want these two in my home. But I cannot lift the enchantment without my heart. Last year, I left my heart elsewhere. And tonight, is the only night I can get it back. If you can escort me to retrieve it, I will awaken them. I'm a little anxious about the journey. I feel unsafe without my heart. Please.
Can I make an insight check on if I think she's lying or not?
I was gonna ask that too.
Sure.
Idara would. Where is it? There. Okay.
I'm sorry that my dice are so loud, folks.
It adds authenticity to the stream. 21.
21?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she appears to be on the up and up.
All right. Oh
And
no.
you got a 5.
I got a 5.
You don't understand how someone can live without their heart, but
Yeah, that's probably an Ophelia thing. She'd be like, I don't get that.
But she doesn't seem to be like doing any lying things, but you also aren't really used to people, so
Yeah.
and since you haven't told her your name, she kind of looks at you and goes, Euphoria. Idara. Smiling glasses.
That works.
Welcome. Do we have a deal?
How far is it?
She goes, oh, it's not that far. We can ask my friend Aspen for help to travel the woods more quickly. It's in a church, deep in the woods.
Why did you leave your heart in a church?
Sometimes we give our hearts away without knowing what we're doing.
Oh, you didn't mean literally. He meant figuratively. Got it.
I'm
We can-
confused. I thought we were gonna kill someone.
Sure.
I mean, that's not off the table, honestly. She's being pretty vague.
I
That's fair.
I get to leave my pool one night a year on Midsummer Night, and last year I left my heart behind when I returned. I would very much like it back. Will you help me?
I mean, I don't get how you can live without one, so I guess we can.
What was that, Ink? Sorry.
I said, I mean, like, I don't understand how you can live without your heart, so I guess we don't really have a choice if we want to keep living.
It has been difficult.
I can imagine.
I'll help.
Thank you.
Yeah, shall we mosey?
Euphoria, can you give me a charisma check, please?
Straight charisma?
Sure. Or persuasion if you want.
Yeah, sure. They're both the same.
This feels bad.
14?
Okay. Say you're a warlock. That should be your best skill. Oh no, wait,
I'm
that's
not a warlock.
Ophelia. That's Ophelia.
She's a bard. It should still be her
I'm
best
a
skill.
bard.
It should still be
it
her
is
best skill.
It is my best skill.
I was like, wait, you're both casters. Okay. It's just you seem like you have a romantic side. She kind of pulls Euphoria aside, away from the other two, and goes, I was not alone when I left my heart. I was traveling through the woods and met a beautiful woman. It turned out she was a succubus, but that didn't matter. We had a beautiful, wonderful night together.
All right, I don't need all the gory details. You can you can just leave it at that.
But I left her with my heart, and now I'm useless without it, and I would just like it back. You can understand.
Yes, I can. So, shall we go?
Yes, thank you.
Let's go.
Then we can get these young girls out of my house when we return.
Can I make a perception check to have also heard that? Because again, Idara would.
Sure.
Nosy. 14.
Adara's the grandmother.
At this point,
In
it seems like Adar does
everybody's business.
everything.
I would say that you probably got some of the words. Oh, thank you, Lady Tiefling. Hi. So you got like romantic, succubus, heart,
Okay.
words like that.
Okay. Yeah, I got the keyword that I was looking for. Cool. Great. I'm not going to do anything with this information. I just have it.
Oh my God, Baka.
All right.
People who have this recording later are not going to have these comments and be like, what is going on?
Yeah, I considered adding chat replay to the layout, and then I didn't.
Oh, well.
It'll be fine.
All right. So she takes you to meet her friend Aspen in the meadow, saying, like, we will go much faster with Aspen's help. I guarantee.
She a dryad?
She is, actually.
I was going to say, it's like
Funny
this
how I knew
woman,
that since
like,
her name is Aspen.
is she like walking, or do we have to like carry her, or what's the story?
She's walking.
Okay. Just like walking around in just a tunic, barefoot.
A wet tunic.
Yeah, she's
barefoot
walking
and-
around in a wet tunic. Moonlight seems to just glow off of her. And she is kind of perpetually damp.
It's gotta be really uncomfortable being wet all the time.
Yeah, are you like cold?
You look a little soggy.
Not on a summer's evening. No. So you reach a meadow, and several large weathered stones dot it, with soft twinkling lights dancing in the air like dandelion seeds. On one flat stone rests a curious feast, stacks of strange cakes and frosted honey breads, baskets of living branches filled with unnamable fruits, rounds of fey cheese paler than the moon, and dark wine in goblets of crystalline ice. On stones nearby sit 3 figures, feasting and laughing.
Gonna lean down to Ophelia real quick and just say, don't eat their food.
Ah. Ruin everything.
It's for your own good.
Ah. We've gotten to like some serious pad lab with shit right now.
Oh, I had dinner and I'm hungry again.
You see who you were expecting to see, a dryad, but you also see a small person with little horns and goat hooves,
Ah.
and what appears to be a long, tall, skinny, elvish type creature with long hair playing a fiddle.
Long friend.
Long friend.
Yes.
And as Rusalka just goes, Aspen. They all turn around kind of in shock. Go, Rusalka, it's so surprising to meet you. Please stay. Please stay, have something to eat. Have something to drink. And Rusalka says, oh, my friends, this is my dear friend Aspen, who I told you about. This is for Scythia, the satyr, and this is Knockin.
Is Knockin like the douchebag boyfriend of your friend?
The plus one nobody wants to have there.
Yeah. Like you try to hang out and she's just like, I can bring my boyfriend, right? And you're like, no.
I have to say yes, but I don't want to.
He's like the guy that brings a guitar to a party.
Oh my god, he so is.
He's got his own violin.
Yeah, you got a fiddle.
And Knockin just kind of looks at you and goes, 3 tieflings. Welcome, welcome. Please have something to eat. Would you like to hear a song?
As much as we would love to stay and have a bite to eat and chat, we have some business we must attend to, and we have to borrow your friend Aspen for like 2 ticks.
Oh, of course. I know Aspen's had some trouble with ticks in the past, but come on, you've got, is that a flute? Ocarina? What is that? Come on, you want to jam, man. Come on, let's jam.
I'm gonna lean over to Adara and be like, can I eat stuff now?
Honestly, unclear.
Maybe we can do that on our return trip.
You want to eat something? Please have something to eat. Yeah. Have some cheese.
Because, like, you're not supposed to eat food from the Fae, and I don't really know if they count as Fae.
Probably.
No, they do. They 110% do.
Like, Idara doesn't really know, I don't think.
Is Adara saying that out loud?
I mean, not the Idara doesn't know part, but like the like.
Adara likes to talk in the third person, though.
No, she definitely like tries to mutter discreetly to Ophelia that they are probably Fae and you don't eat food from the Fae because it's bad news, and that's as much information as she gives you.
Why is it bad news?
It'll trap you with a Fae plane. It's not good. It's focus. Anyway, okay. We can't stay. Sorry.
I know Rusalka's always in a hurry somewhere, but you, my friends,
are also in a hurry.
You look like somebody
who is leaving, yeah.
Could not beat me Knockin in an arm wrestling contest.
What does that have to do with anything?
This feels weirdly specific. Have you been following us?
No, I just know when a nice lady wants a ticket to the gun show.
Oh!
Idara says out loud. We're leaving.
Oh, come on. Are you scared?
No, I'm really, really not. And she grins, showing all of her teeth, and starts, like, physically leaving.
He goes, oh, are you sure? Because I know some really cool riddles. You. Is it smiley glasses? I bet you couldn't figure out my riddles.
Is the riddle why you keep asking us questions?
Oh, come on, don't you want to stay and hang, man?
We literally don't.
We have
Rio
two,
walks over. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, we have 2 unconscious girls we have to take care of.
I mean, whatever you do on your own time at the end of the night is up to you, right? I mean,
Yes, and the thing is, you are on my time right now.
Yeah, Euphoria's gonna walk in front of Knockin' and just be like, grabs both sides of his face and goes, "Listen, buddy, we tried being polite. Now you're just wasting time. We don't have all evening. I'm sure you got that the first minute we walked up and asked to borrow your friend Aspen. Now I'm no, I'm not asking anymore. I'm telling you, we gotta go."
and at this point, Aspen goes, well, I mean, it's only polite to offer something. We offered you food. I mean, at least you could offer us a song or a riddle, right?
I don't
Alright,
want to.
sure, I got one.
Can I turn to Rusalka at this point and just be like, "These are your friends?
She's like, unfortunately, yes.
Are they normally this much of a group of dicks?"
Knockin' always.
Okay.
She's like, I grew up with them and now I have no other choice.
He brings, and she kind of whispers and goes, he brings out the worst in everyone. And I just so love when Aspen invites in places.
Sorry, Euphoria was going to do something.
Well, I got a riddle.
And Knockin' goes, I love riddles.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you do. Oh god, this is Jess, the actual person. I've forgotten it.
Oh no.
Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds.
I had an idea. I was gonna be like, this is my riddle. Who is someone who will never shut up and always wants to play music? His name is Aspen. Let me leave.
No, his name's not Aspen. That's the one we want.
Oh, shit.
Ophelia says this.
Aspen is no longer helpful.
The side quest. It's done. Dorian Dragon Age wouldn't treat me like this.
It's because Dorian's wonderful.
Yes. Gosh. I have a riddle. What can you eat, but also it is what you are? A massive dick.
I'm going to just steal a quote directly from Baka Brigade 225 in chat. I have a riddle. Go fuck yourself.
All right, I got it now. I'm sorry. I just needed a moment. Okay. So it cannot be seen, it cannot be felt, it can't be heard, can't be smelt. It lies behind stars and under hills, and it sits in the empty holes it fills. It came first and will follow after. It will end lives, and it kills all laughter. If you get it wrong, we leave immediately with Aspen, and you shut your pie hole.
It's the letter S.
No, you're wrong. We're leaving.
What is it?
What is it?
Yeah.
Is anybody else going to answer?
I would just like to imagine it is the letter S and you're just lying to him.
Yeah.
It's not.
I was like,
Over the table, it's not, but...
Out of curiosity, because she's been on a roll, I'm going to make an intelligence check to see if Adara knows. 12. I don't think she does.
See, actually, if we're doing the intelligence checks, oh, Knockin' still didn't get it. I was having you do 15, so neither Knockin' or Adara got it. They're both one short.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna try. I'm just angry.
What is it?
It's darkness, and now we're leaving. And, like, Euphoria will grab, like, hook arms with Aspen and be like, all right, girlfriend, we're going. And then, like, she'll link arms with Rizalka and be like, let's.
You can stop at Annie Ann's if you want.
And
I
Aspen's
will
like,
buy you a Slurpee.
Aspen's like, that was a good riddle. So at this point, Aspen brings you all to a grove. And Rusalka's like, thank you. I don't know why you hang out with him. I know Forsythia thinks he's funny, but he's really annoying.
Yeah, he sucks.
He's a jerk.
And Aspen, I know, I'm so sorry, but he's kind of funny. He plays the fiddle. At least it's nice to have some music on Midsummer's Eve.
I mean, a lot
Yeah.
of people can play the fiddle. It doesn't make them special.
I bet it just sounds like a bunch of cats caterwauling, and it's just not great.
We got audience laughter.
Wait, what was that?
Oh God, that's outside my house. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
The youths enjoy this.
We know my mic is really strong. It's also supposed to be directional, and that's like behind it.
It's doing its best.
I can close the window. Or not. Never mind.
It's fine. We just have the entire peanut gallery.
We have a live
sitcom.
audience.
Yeah, you get to hear everybody in Pittsburgh laughing at our jokes. So at this point, Aspen touches each of you in turn and puts one hand on your forehead and says, travel well. Okay, these people are right behind my house. They just suck.
I'm just imagining her walking up just like with her hand and just smacking us in the forehead.
Adara
Like,
does-
here you go. Blessed.
Dara
There we
does
go.
the thing cats do when you try to touch them on the face and just like withdraws into her neck and is like.
And now you can, Rusalka, follow me. And you can move tree to tree to tree to tree, just
Ooh.
like a dryad.
This is fun.
Yeah. That's nice.
I like this more than walking.
I mean, we're still walking, but we're tree hopping.
Okay, chorus kids outside my door.
Oh my god, and there's youths everywhere.
A real youth.
So you go through a ton of trees and you feel the spell start to wear off. And Rusalka at this point just says, it's less than an hour. Just please keep walking. It's just, you could see the church up ahead. Just through this patch of grass. And you see some dry grass that you start walking through. And as you start walking through this dry grass, you start to get a little peckish. And everybody give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ooh, that's like the worst.
I hate this die that I got at Big Bad Con. It's gonna go in the
Oh
jail.
no.
I got a 22.
Oh, wow.
I got a 15.
I got an 8, and I've rolled this die like 15 times, and this is the first time it's gone above a 6.
Oh no.
So guess who's dead? Ophelia dies. Bye,
So,
friends.
Ophelia, you're not dead, but you are overwhelmingly hungry.
Can I eat the grass?
Strongly recommend against it.
I mean, you can.
Let's see. What do I have? I don't
And
have.
as you continue walking, you see a skeleton sitting at the base of a tree with an empty picnic basket next to him.
God damn it! You're gonna get eaten alive by either a plant or an animal, and I don't like either option.
Why is that skeleton just, chilling
Also, why do
Maybe
you think
there
we're
with
gonna
an
get
empty
eaten
picnic
alive?
basket?
Wait,
Maybe
wait.
because something ate the skin and the flesh off of it, and then because the food in the basket wasn't enough.
That's horrifying.
You also see some trees above you.
The trees probably sap life forces, and I don't like that.
How far is this church? Like, can we see it yet?
You see a cliffside up ahead. You see that this dry grass patch is about 60 feet in a circle. The church is up ahead. You do see it.
Is there a reason we're
Wait,
going
so was there?
through
sorry.
it instead of around it? Like, did we need to go through it specifically?
Are you asking the Rusalka
Yeah.
or the DM?
Probably the Rusalka.
She just kind of looks and says, what's wrong? Why? What? This is how I always go.
It seems to have a picnicking skeleton, and also given smiley glass is a bad feeling.
Oh my goodness. I forgot mortals are affected by the grass. I'm so sorry. Yes, you must eat something.
Well, we have literally nothing.
Does wine count?
Mm.
It's made from grapes.
Well, will it help your friend?
I don't know. You want wine?
I mean, I'm not opposed to it.
All right, I hand her some of my wine.
And as you're still walking, you see the skeleton look up and put out a hand for the wine.
I don't like that. No. I don't like that. Ophelia doesn't like this.
And everybody give me another Constitution saving throw, please.
Mm. Oh no, that was not.
Oh, thank God.
You know what? That D20 is lost forever now.
Oh no.
I gotta use another one.
I rolled above a 6 for the first time. We're doing good.
I like missed my dice tray completely. I went.
Oh no. 18?
Ooh.
Uh,
That's a 7.
Okay, so the
Euphoria?
wine helped Ophelia. Adara, you're still fine. Euphoria, you are really hungry.
I got a 19.
Yeah, I said Ophelia, you are good. That wine helped. You feel fine.
Yay!
is really hungry, and you feel like if you don't eat something, you might die.
Just
Um,
turn
That's a
and
bit
hand the
melodramatic.
wineskin to Euphoria now.
Yeah, let me have that.
does anyone have anything I can go beat that skeleton up with?
Don't.
I got a bone to pick with him.
That is terrible. See yourself out.
I will gladly see myself out of this
And
thirsty
as
grass.
you drink the wine, and as you walk by the skeleton, it turns its head at you and reaches out and
Oh.
makes kind of a croaking sound for the wine.
Are you done with the wine?
Yeah.
All right, I got another flask of it. Throw the current one over to the skeleton.
Damn it.
It catches it, and you're suddenly not hungry anymore.
Oh.
Huh.
Guess we should have done that from the start.
I don't.
This is why you bring 2 wineskins whenever you go anywhere.
That's thinking ahead. I like that.
It's not alcoholism, it's useful.
It's not alcoholism. It's alcohol preparedness.
Speaking of, this is my second beer.
Jess is like, the stream. It's gone on.
I should have put water in my wine, or wine in my water cup to, like, get in character.
Like a sippy cup.
So you find, as you get out of the hungry grass, a crumbling human church overlooking a deep wooded ravine. And as you approach it, you notice that the doors and the roof have rotted away and the walls are covered in ivy. And Rusalka looks at you and just says, I spent most of last year's midsummer in the bell tower. My heart will most likely be up there. We can go inside and go to the top. What was that?
You coming with?
Oh, yes, I will come. It will be nice to see where I last had my heart.
Can I tell what deity this church is to?
Sure, give me a religion check.
Wow, one of the 2 skills I have. That's a 14.
It appears to
That's
be.
a good D&D. I like that D&D.
Nah, it's that one.
Yes.
It appears to be dedicated to some sort of water deity that you would know, but hey, your DM doesn't right now off the top of your head.
Of course it is.
I could invent one really quickly, but
It's fine. It makes sense. It makes sense. You're fine. So, is there going to be anything in this church that you also have forgotten that affects mortals?
She goes, no, I'm so sorry about the grass. But no, it should be right at the top. This is a mortal church, so it should be fine.
How did people used to get here if they couldn't the grass? What's the story?
What was that?
I asked, how did people used to get here with like the grass? Like, what's the story? How did you?
Oh, well, that's just the fastest way. I assume most mortals go around.
Yeah, I can imagine that too.
What about your lady friend? Is she gonna be in here?
Oh, she kind of blushes and goes, I'm sure she has much more interesting things to do at this point. You know how succubi are. They don't tend to stick around.
I mean, if they like you enough.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, well, shall we?
She goes, well, even if, she does like me, she hasn't visited or called in the last year. So I assume that it was just one wonderful night and now she is gone.
Well,
all right.
Let's go.
I was trying to figure out a fish in the sea joke and I couldn't put it together quick enough.
A fish in the succubus church.
I was gonna say, I'm sure there will be plenty of more fish in the sea god church.
I mean, we don't know what deity it is. You can pretend it's sea god.
Yeah.
It is. It's a water deity.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, as soon as you all walk and cross the low stone wall that designates the church grounds, Rusalka just collapses to the ground and starts gasping.
Oh no.
Ah.
Just please.
What if we take her back across the threshold? Maybe she can't step into the church grounds.
Does she need water?
She goes, please, I can't. There must be some consecration on the church.
Can I just pick her up from under her armpits and drag her backwards? Does that help?
Yeah, give me a
girl into the
check.
grass.
Just chuck her in the grass.
Yeah, just like a discus. You pick her up and swing her around a bunch in a circle.
Oh, 9.
Probably more strength than she's got right now. Let's be fair.
Okay, you're able to pull her back. It kind of hurts her a little bit.
Oops.
But yeah, you pull her back. And at this point, she looks at you and says, there must be some consecration on the church that didn't affect me when I had my heart. Please, I need you to carry me to the top.
Someone please make a tally of how many people Jess accidentally hurts. Sorry, Gwen accidentally hurts this entire
I was like,
string.
I hurt people on purpose. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. 2 so far. I'm sure that'll be it for the rest of the campaign. So you want to come with, you just now need to piggyback the whole way.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Just, my heart will be useless to you in there. You won't be able to get it. Please help me.
All right. We'll sort of try to fireman carry her.
Okay, give me another strength check.
The good news is it'll be harder to roll worse than the 4 I got.
Oh, well, you just jinxed it.
15.
You've got her.
Yay.
So you can fireman carry her. And she feels very light at this point. Like she is damp, but feels like she weighs almost nothing.
Oh, I forgot she's wet. Okay.
How does it feel to have a wet scarf on?
It's really heavy
wet
wet
boa.
scarf. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just hear her like ragged, gasping breath in your ear as you carry her to the top.
Do you want any water?
Would booze help?
And at this point, she is almost passed out.
I'm
Yeah, that's
gonna
not
go
good.
faster.
Whatever wood or rope that once made up the church's belfry is long gone. And at the top of the tower is open to the starry sky. Near the edge of the balcony, a tiny, shining mote of pure white light floats in the air. And Rusalka looks at you and says, "My heart," and begins reaching.
Can I try to like angle her toward it?
She reaches out and cups her hands and embraces the light into her chest. It disappears, and she breathes deeply before opening her eyes and smiling. Thank you. Oh. And she stretches and kind of shakes out, and you get like dog water splashes all over you.
Am I still holding her?
I assume so, yeah.
All right, I'll deposit her on the ground. I will not yeet her like chat wants me to.
Oh, I feel so much better. Please, thank you so much. Shall we get your friends?
Yeah. Looking around. That felt too easy.
Yeah.
What's the trick?
Do we have to go back to the grass again?
No, it will take longer, but we don't have to go through the grass.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
That'll be good.
So as you walk back, she takes you around the grass. And she kind of leans in and says, "Let's not bother with knocking this time. We'll go a different, but longer way. Is that okay?"
What like
Yeah, that should be.
time of night is it?
It's starting to become early morning at this point, actually.
Ooh.
Okay. Do you have like a specific time limit for when you need to get back to the water by?
Sunrise.
And you're confident that the path you're suggesting will get you there before sunrise, I say, gesturing at the lightning sky.
Oh yes. But we must move quickly.
All right.
So she takes you a longer, non-tree stridey way. So you don't have to deal with knocking. And takes you back to the pool. Notes for you to mind the water because it affects mortals. And she places a hand on first Bridget and then Alanya. And they wake up and kind of go, 3 tieflings.
Yeah, we're your rescue party.
Well, that wasn't what I wished for.
How was your nap?
I mean, I feel okay.
Is that what you wished for? Like a really long nap?
I think that's what you both wish for, is a really long nap, and that's what you got.
Which goes, well, I wished for love. And I wish to not have to do chores for the next 2 months.
I mean, if you were asleep for 2 months, maybe you wouldn't have to do chores.
You were not asleep for 2 months.
And I mean, like, maybe you just love to sleep.
Yeah, you shouldn't come out in the woods and take naps in ponds. It's not really healthy.
It's like your fingers, they get all gooey.
So anyway, the fern you were looking for turned out to be magic, and guarded by like a monster, so not the kind of magic that you want to deal with. So just like maybe don't wander off into the forest by yourselves.
And Rusalka kind of looks at you and says, "Are you implying that I am a monster?"
No, sorry. I'm trying to give them an easy to understand shorthand so that they don't just wander off into the forest by themselves. This is
No,
the
the monster
don't
we're talking
even
about
know
is
what-
Aspen's boyfriend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're talking about knocking.
yeah.
I do not even know what you speak of, this fern.
Your pond looks like a magic fern until you get too close, and then it turns out to be a pond.
Ah. Faye.
Tell your friend to wake up with napkin. He's doing a bad job.
Yeah, I assume this is his fault somehow.
Duncan runs like a prank channel.
I usually assume that too.
Yeah, yes.
She looks at you and says, "Well, our deal is done. But it seems you will be leaving with something unaccounted in our bargain. My thanks." And she looks fondly at each of you, one at a time. Says, "Idara, Euphoria, Smiling Glasses. May it give you luck when next you need it." And she dives under the water. And Bridget and Aliania kind of look at you and just go, "Okay, so who is that and what is happening and where is my wish?"
I already told you the wish isn't real. You fell asleep because the water was magic because you shouldn't wander off into the forest by yourself, and now you're going home.
And you're gonna
Let's
do
go.
chores for the next 2 months.
Is there any more food?
I mean, there's a chance that you're probably gonna do more chores now because you got yourself in trouble.
I mean, you've been out all night.
We're in
Breaking
trouble?
curfew.
A little bit, just like a pinch, but like a large pinch.
Oh
Like a
no!
dash, really?
You
This is
won't-
the worst midsummer ever. And they start like pinching and smacking each other as you walk them back.
Oh my god.
Euphoria's gonna grab one of them by the arms and like drags her like forcibly away, and like she'll point at like either Ophelia or Adara to grab the other one to like break them up so they don't like injure each other on the
Yeah.
way back to the town.
Adara
You
will
think
just
I'm
sort of
strong?
Adara will just put a hand on the other one and be like, "We are walking forward at a reasonable pace."
We've been up
Ophelia's
all night
just-
and we're tired.
Ophelia's just like noodle arms.
She's contributing.
Yes, I'm contributing in spirit. My arms may not be, but my spirit is strong.
Good.
And as you get back to the edge of town, the sun begins to rise behind you. And Cassia is waiting for you. She says, "Oh my goodness, you found them."
Yep.
She looks at the two girls. Your parents are very worried. And looks at the three of you after sending the girls on their way. But you have my thanks and the thanks of their family. Whenever you're here, you could have a hot meal and a warm welcome, a place to stay from their parents or from me. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful you came to our festival.
Yeah.
Do you,
Oh,
can
sorry.
I ask if I can cash in that hot meal now?
Well, I'm sure we have some
Yeah,
leftovers
we haven't eaten in
from
like
the
12
festival.
hours.
Okay, I like that idea.
Come on, I'm sure we have some river trout left.
Ooh.
Does that sound good? It's got mulberry sauce and roasted turnips and cauliflower.
I mean, yes, it's food, so it sounds good.
Turnips.
All
But
right.
does it have leeks though?
Ugh. They're the same thing.
Let me see. Does anything here have leeks? Their only leeks were in the riddle.
Oh my god.
All the vegetable purists are just like, actually.
It's a conspiracy.
And the charm that Ruselka gave you is her fairy luck. So it allows you, remember this for the future, to re-roll one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw you dislike. You must use the second roll.
Nice.
You
That's
get 3
solid.
uses of it.
That's very generous. Pumped.
And
Yay.
now, my friends, congratulations on completing your first Uncaged adventure.
We did
We
it!
didn't die!
Oh my goodness. Does that mean we're level 1 now? Do
Yeah,
we get
this
to
says
level up?
that you get no experience from the adventure, but your encounter with mystery, magic, and excitement may be enough to push you towards developing the skills of a true adventurer.
So we're not
So
level.
yeah, you're
Okay.
level 1 now, friends.
Yay!
Yay!
Finally, I can have more than one spell.
I'm a fighter. I still have 0 spells.
But you have never-ending chomp.
I have infinite chomp.
Never-ending chomp.
Yeah, I didn't get to bite a single person.
I know, this was a pretty chill one.
Yeah.
I just realized afterward, I could have yelled at Malkin with my thaumaturgy. God damn it.
Yeah,
Oh.
nobody
Oh,
thaumaturgy.
yeah.
You were all talking about it and nobody did a single thaumaturgy. Like,
I know, you were all like, we'll be fine. We have thaumaturgy.
Well, maybe we can come back next midsummer and teach Knockin' what for and how to.
if he's still around next year, his butt is getting kicked.
He's wearing Fantasy Supreme.
He's gonna be like, anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Yeah.
Oh, terrible. Anyway,
Yes.
hello stream. We're still live.
Yeah, so
Oh.
thank you so much. This was the first night of Threeflings, which is going to be a weekly stream. What you just saw was the shortest night of the year and what is likely, possibly, our shortest adventure because it's level 0. If you've never seen a level 0 adventure, now you have. And that is by Samantha Lavender and Miranda Mills. You can follow them at Rainy Redwoods and at Mel's Kamamira on Twitter. I have been Jess. I'm DM. You can see me at Miss_Jess03. I just blanked on my own Twitter.
We're doing good.
Second beer.
It's been a long day. Yeah, I write adventures and stuff, 2 of which are in Uncaged. And we're really excited to bring this to you. We've been talking about it since like volume 1 came out. And yeah, we're just stoked to bring it to you. So thank you for coming and meeting our Threeflings. Our layout was designed by HTT Paladin. And please check out their stuff along with Monstrous Incantation. They are working on a book together that they didn't tell us what it was called. So let me see if I can find it.
While you do that, the players can go through their stuff.
Yes, please do. Starting with Gwendy, because you spoke up.
That's not the order in the layout. Okay. Hi, I'm going to be all over the internet. I draw pictures in exchange for money. So hit me up if you like pictures and or have money. I did illustrations in all 4 Uncaged Anthology volumes. So if you have one of those, you have also seen a picture of mine.
Ink.
Hi.
All out of order.
Hi, I'm Ink. You can find me on Twitter at TheseDeadPens. Each individual word is capitalized because I'm extra. I also draw pictures and like money, but unlike when I was not involved with the Uncaged Anthology, I just have really cool friends who contributed to it. I also am on another D&D actual play podcast that's based on Dark Souls, known as the Curse of Lords podcast. You can find us on Twitter too, where I equally play a dumbass, but they're trying harder.
Aw.
So thank you. Appreciate you putting up with this.
And Jess.
Hi, just back here. You can find me at HealthPackStream on Twitter, where I shitpost daily. I wrote a tier 4 module for the first volume of Uncaged. It's the only tier 4 in volume 1.
It's the only tier 4 period.
Is it really?
Yeah.
At the current moment, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Like period.
Yeah.
'Cause
Until,
I know all of them.
until the tier 4 book that has been hinted at. So
I've also written 2 more tier 4 adventures that'll be coming out in Book of Seasons.
Check that out.
And
It's not out yet. You literally can't. But it's
Yeah, you
coming
can't
out
yet.
in December.
Depends
it's
on
in
when you watch
production.
this.
It's in production right now. Yeah, so I wrote one for the spring equinox and the summer solstice. So I have one in each book. But thank you everybody for coming. Thank you everybody. I can speak for coming out. It was great. We had a lot of fun. Not dying.
Yeah.
Yay!
You lived!
Nobody even got hurt.
Except the Rusalka.
Yeah.
And, you know, the people that...
And the people in town.
the people in
Skeleton
town.
Man.
None
you
of
hurt.
the Threeflings got hurt.
Your badassery. So the book being worked on by HTT Paladin and Monstrous Incantation is Sina Uno, which I put in the thing. What Jess alluded to, the Book of Seasons, is a book that I'm producing with Jen Pig, and it is almost entirely Uncaged veterans, putting 2 volumes of books together. The first one's coming out right, around Black Friday in time for Christmas shopping. It's called The Book of Seasons Solstices, and it is books of summer and winter inspired adventures. And then coming near the end of winter is going to be the Book of Seasons Equinoxes, which is for your spring and fall adventures. And we've got tier 1 through 4 in that. And Gwendy is one of our artists for that. And it's really fun. So yeah, we've always got cool stuff doing, and please join us next Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. We will be here with, I could tell you if I were prepared, I'll tell you right now.
This is the high quality stream content you show up for.
Stall for
Hey,
time.
welcome to, you know, the cool stuff here. Next week is Dangerous Waters, which
Ooh.
is...
I was gonna say, that feels like this was tonight too.
Yeah. No, tonight was Sleepy Waters.
Yeah.
This was the shortest night of the year. Next one is Dangerous Waters. So if I were prepped...
It's Pale White Rabbit in chat.
Yay!
It's Yay!
Yes, that is by Zan. And Zan is a super ridiculously talented adventure creator and artist. And again, both of these are from Uncaged Volume 2. Volumes 1 and 2 are available at DM's Guild. And yeah, go follow Miranda Mells and Samantha Lavender on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter, and follow Pale White Rabbit on Twitter. Follow Zan Pale White Rabbit on Twitter, because we're playing her adventure next week.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not done yet too, but we will have a Patreon soon.
Yeah. Well, keep an eye out for that. We're still getting everything set up. But hey, we did it. We
In
had
the
our first
meantime,
stream. Go team.
Follow my Patreon and Wendy's Patreon.
Yeah,
We
I have
all
a
our
Patreon.
own Patrons. And if you
I do
can't
nothing
get,
with my Patreon.
and if you can't get enough of me and Gwen, come watch us play Pugmire every Tuesday on
That's
the
true.
Onyx Paths channel.
All right. I'm going to make an executive decision that we've plugged enough stuff and it's time for us to go.
No,
Yeah.
there's more on this channel on Sundays at 8. Watch versus Save Dragons. Now I'm done.
Okay.
But wait, there's more.
No.
It's on here.
We're leaving.
Bye, friends. Thank you.
Oh my God.
It's sweetie.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching our stream.
Bye.
Good night,
We will
everyone.
see
from
you
here
here
at
next week.
headquarters.